Okay, now that you've completed your 20 minutes of breathing into the sampler, I'm going to show you how to collect the liquid sample and clean it. Okay, so I'm going to first take the main part off. So the motor is still running, and to turn off the motor, you just need to unplug the cords from the battery and it'll turn off automatically. Okay, so you see this liquid, zoom in. So that's the sample, the condensation sample. So tip it forward so that it'll collect on the bottom, and use this pipette to collect the liquid and put it in this vial. So I'm gonna open this real quick. I'm about to do that so that it's easy. Okay, so tip the motor forward to collect the pipe, and then use this pipette. Be sure not to scratch anything inside because it's sensitive, so be very careful in collecting the liquid. And just drop it right into the glass vial. And collect as much as you can. Okay, that should be good. So in these glass vials, you want to try to get about halfway between the 0.5 millimeter mark. So that's the minimum that we would want. So if you can't get that after 20 minutes, just breathe into the sampler again for about additional 5 minutes until you can get to the halfway mark to that. So right now I have about 0.5 millimeters, so that's perfect. That's more than enough of what we need. So I'm gonna close this. And be sure to label your sample with what matches on your log. So this is my first sample, so I'm gonna mark it with 1. Get this marker open. Okay, so 1. Place it in this plastic vial and store this in your home freezer. And a study team will come and pick that up at the end of your trial. And be sure to record all these information for each sample: date, set, start time, end time, the temperature, and the humidity using this humidity sensor. And it'll tell you what the temperature is and what the humidity is. So the humidity is on top and the temperature is on the bottom, and it's in Celsius. And then on the next 2 pages, just answer some questions about your current state, how your level of fatigue, your level of shortness of breath, and whether your mouth was dry or not, if you took your asthma medication, and if you had any allergy symptoms, and just kind of rate that. And if you do answer yes in either of these questions, please make sure to describe on the next page in more detail. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you how to clean these parts now that you've completed that. So these main parts, you're gonna clean this with rubbing alcohol, and just take this apart, take it all apart and spray it down with rubbing alcohol. I'm just gonna spray it and just blot dry. And then spray it down with deionized water and let it air dry, so it'll remove all the alcohol from the pieces. But this piece, the motor part, please only use the deionized water to clean this part. If the alcohol is touched, it will ruin the parts, and so we would like to protect this. So all you need to do is spray it down with deionized water and just kind of blot it and let it air dry. And that's it.